What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle. Thanks for joining. The movie Bros did not do as well at the box office as they thought it would. I don't want to call things bombs. I don't really get joy out of seeing someone's project fail. It's just not my thing. So, but it wasn't for me either. This is the headline from Red State. Hollywood's latest box office bomb is your fault, according to Billy Eichner. Looking at it, the movie and the way it was marketed, this is the movie Bros, if you haven't heard of it. And it's a romantic comedy with the lead being two men. So for me, a movie marketed with two dudes with their hands on each other's ass cheeks, it's not, and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful or funny. That's literally what it is. It's not for me. Now, that doesn't mean the project isn't good. That doesn't mean I wouldn't enjoy the project. It's just the marketing. You know, I did marketing here off of Jackson Hinkle, who's been propping it up, and I'm just trying to go off of that wave because I really like it, of MAGA communism. And I know that's going to rub people the wrong way. It's not for everyone. And I'm going to show you Billy Eichner's response and why he's hurting his cause. Before I do that, Ryan Murphy Productions is a friend of Billy Eichner, said, there's this brilliant and historical movie that opens tomorrow. I'm going to see it in the theater. And you should too. Congrats to Billy. This movie is major. I think they overplay this historic nature, historic movie. It's not something that everyone cares about from that angle. And that's just his friend. So that's not the official marketing. But that's not helping the movie's cause to me. Is the movie good or not? Here's Billy's tweets here. Rolling Stone already has Bros on the list of the best comedies of the 21st century. What's also true is that at one point, a theater chain called Universal and said they were pulling the trailer because of the gay content. Universal convinced them not to. America, F yeah, etc., etc. So yeah, that is kind of a little unsettling where you got people like in the trailer and people are saying, I don't want this. So if you want to stop that, instead of saying F yeah, America, F yeah, well, why isn't the message this, maybe even if that's not your lifestyle or whatever rubs you the wrong way about seeing the trailer for two dudes in a romantic comedy, when you watch the movie, there's substance for everyone. Why isn't that the message? That's not Billy's message. Billy's message is much harder. He says, that's just the world we live in, unfortunately. Even with glowing reviews, great Rotten Tomato scores, and A cinema score, etc., straight people, especially in certain parts of the country, just didn't show up for Bros. And that's disappointing, but it is what it is. So now you're ostracizing people. You're actually proving them right. To me, for them to say I don't really like this, take it out. I'm complaining to the theater about it, and their customer's always right. They can complain about whatever they want. And then for your response to be, well, the reviews were good, so you should have to watch it. No, that's not how life works. I don't care what the reviews are. Rotten Tomato scores are now, used to be great. Now they're just political social credit scores at this point. That means nothing to me anymore. And then certain parts of the country that you just proved them right for wanting it out of there. Instead, I would have said, hey, if you don't want it in there, that's fine. Let's put it towards people who want to see it. And it's nothing against y'all. I think y'all will like it. There's no dissing y'all in this or whatever the case may be. Billy keeps on going. Eichner, everyone who isn't a homophobe weirdo should go see Bros tonight. You will have a blast, and it is special and uniquely powerful to see this particular story on a big screen, especially for queer folks who don't get this opportunity often. I love this movie so much. Go Bros. So you basically called everyone a homophobe who didn't go see it? He's not even specifically talking about the people who complain to the movie theater, which you might have an argument there depending on what the complaint is, or I didn't see the trailer. But he's just saying anyone. He's calling you. If you did, how many of the people that he's calling homophobes never even heard of the movie? They didn't see a trailer, didn't know it was coming. Not to mention, Billy, are you against the way that we handle the pandemic? The movie theaters have never been the same since the pandemic. And we look back at it. Did you question how we did that? Why we did that? Was it the right thing to do? Maybe that would have helped you in the movies. Salty Cracker had to weigh in. I'll keep it moving. Salty's my dude. But here's where I'm going to end. I'm going to end with this comment here. I like this comment. Josiah Barnes says, agreed with Billy. I saw the film opening night and loved every minute of it. But this tweet is absolutely in such poor taste. Instead of alienating moviegoers, why not promote the fact you don't need to be gay to enjoy this movie because comedy is comedy? Josiah's tweet was better than any marketing that I've seen for this thing. It summed up what I was trying to say in a better way. And taking it back to the MAGA communism, a lot of people on the channel and all that have, provided feedback. They don't like it. That's perfectly fine. I'm never going to say, oh, you don't like it, then you're this, you're that. It's for me. I'm passionate about bringing together the old Bernie energy. There's a lot of people that went from Bernie Sanders to Trump, believe it or not, 2016, 2020. That's all the MAGA communism is. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. I respect that. And there's no respect here. There's Adebisi's gay character that really liked Omar, the L Word, Ellen. I'm talking about the sitcom Ellen, which the sitcom Ellen's was underrated. It was a funny show. And we live in a great country, don't we, where we do promote a movie like Bros. And whether it's successful or not, I think part of the reason it's not successful is because your expectations, Billy, didn't match your marketing. They expected over the first weekend about 8 to 12 million at the box office. They got about 4.8, I believe. And their expectations were based on a vast array of people being interested in the movie, but your marketing was targeted to only a few. So if my expectations for marketing MAGA communism is going to reach everybody, then it's not that MAGA communism was a failure. It's that my expectations weren't realistic. And Billy, things can fail. Projects can fail. Businesses can fail. And gay people are not immune to that. So I wish you the best going forward. And I hope it's thought in a different way to not ostracize people, but to say, hey, let's have a few laughs. Who cares if the characters are gay or not? Let me know what you think. Take care.